Hi everyone, this is Kara from iStampin.com. Thanks for joining me for my weekly iStampin Live. I want to show you the card that we're going to be making today. I thought that was really pretty. I haven't used the stamp set yet, so I want to show that one off. And I'm using the Botanical Butterfly Designer Series paper. This is one of the offerings in the Celebration catalog. This is my product of the week. If you've saw that, what I posted on Monday, this beautiful black and white gingham. So we're going to make that today. But let me just start off with my housekeeping. As y'all know, I always do this every week. But Paper Pumpkin is celebrating their birthday next month. So if you would like to subscribe and get an extra stamp set, it looks like they're going to be sending us an extra. So next month is Paper Pumpkin's 6th birthday. So they are including an extra stamp set. And if you want to get this, you just need to subscribe by March the 10th. And I think I was mentioning this last week and then when I did the unboxing over the weekend. If you do the 3-month prepaid subscription, that qualifies you for one free celebration item. So that's a great way to get kits plus a free item. So anyway, so that is next month. So all you have to do is just go to iStampin.com and subscribe by the 10th. So anyway, this is the card that we're going to be making today. I'm using the stamp set Amazing Life, which you can find in our Occasions catalog. And I also wanted to point out, because I've used these a couple of times, hopefully you can see that. I've used the rectangle stitched shape framelits, whatever they are called, but I keep forgetting to mention that they are part of a bundle. So let me turn to that page really quick. And if you haven't seen this, oh my gosh, okay, I feel really stupid. It's what I'm using today. Oh my gosh, I'm such a dork. So anyway, I'm using a bundle today. Okay, I truly did not plan that. I'm like all hot now because I'm embarrassed. But anyway, so I'm using the Amazing Life bundle. So the rectangle stitched stitch framelits are part of that. So you save 10%. So, oh my gosh, now I need to fan myself off because I feel like such a dork for not knowing that. So anyway, what a happy coincidence. So this is the card that we're going to be making. Like I had mentioned, this is the Botanical Butterfly. And I got this color scheme off of Pinterest. So, you can change this up any way you want it. But just really fun, easy coloring using the Stampin' Blends. So let me go through the products really quick and then we will put this together. So like I said, obviously I'm using the bundle right here, like that. And then for the ink, I'm going to be using Memento Tuxedo ink, and I am going to be using the Stamparatus for this because this is such a large image, and you want to get it really, especially the So and the Life, a really good impression. I thought the Stamparatus would be perfect to use that. So I'm going to be doing that. For cardstock, I'm using Basic Black, and I'm doing this as a top folding card. So I've cut this to 11 by 4 1/4, and I've already scored this at 5 1/2. So just grab your bone folder. The Designer Series paper is just a 1/4 inch smaller. So like I said, this is the really pretty botanical. So this is one of the free items that you can still get. I love this. I think I'm going to get a couple of more packs because I just love, especially this gingham. But this just measures 4 by 5 1/4, and I will be putting that on the card base here shortly. For the cardstock, I am using Thick Whisper White. When I use the Stampin' Blends, I prefer either the shimmery white cardstock or the Thick Whisper White. I find that the bleeding is diminished, doesn't bleed as much as if I was using just regular Whisper White. And then the framelit that I'm going to be using is the second largest. So I just went ahead. I think this is probably I mean, you could just cut a regular 4 by 5 1/4 if you wanted to. That will be plenty big. So I'm just going to be die cutting that out on the Big Shot. This is, like I said, the second largest rectangle. And then for the blends, let me show you that. So I've got the Highland Heather combo pack, the Poppy Parade combo pack, Pool Party combo pack, Granny Apple Green. I am changing. I did the Pineapple Punch, but the yellow, I wanted a little bit more vibrant, so I pulled out Daffodil Delight. And then also the color lifter. So those are the colors that we're going to be using. I'm using basic black baker's twine. I just pulled this out from the latest paper pumpkin kit, so you can find that in our annual catalog. And then for adhesive, I'm using a combination of a glue dot to attach the bow, snail, and then dimensionals. And I think that's it. Okay, let me shut the door because the kitties are getting frisky. Okay, so let's go ahead and do our stamping. Get that out of the way. So here I've got the Stamparatus. And let's see, I may have to adjust my stamp because I think this cardstock is just a little bit larger than what I used. No, I think that will work. Okay, this is way too big, but that's okay. It's for video purposes, so I want to make sure that y'all see it well. Okay, and if y'all have any questions, just feel free to comment below, and I'll try to do this as quickly as possible because I know there's probably a yikes. Well, darn. Look, I just ruined my card. What I was saying is there's probably a glare from one of my lamps, so, well, that stinks. Oh, well. I'll give it to my husband. He won't notice. Okay, so let's give this a press. So, you know, doing stamping like this is when I absolutely love the Stamparatus because, oh, that actually didn't turn out too bad. I'm going to do that again. Just because normally if I tried to stamp this just on a regular acrylic block, more than likely I wouldn't get the impression that I wanted the first time around. And even though they're clear stamps, the photopolymer, I still have a hard time lining them up. So, okay, perfect. That looks good. So the Stamparatus, I just love this tool. It just comes in so handy. Okay, so let me get that out of the way. And let's go ahead and do the die cutting. Let's get that out of the way too, so that we can focus on coloring and putting this baby together. All right, so I've got my magnetic platform and an acrylic plate. All right, so let's see here. I think, can I do it this way? Yeah. Okay, so let's, I love when I make mistakes on camera because some people think that I don't make mistakes at all, and I'm like, oh my gosh. Whoops, I'm sorry about that. If you saw how many things I throw away before I make it to camera, I don't think you should be surprised. Okay, looks like I'm not worried about that. Okay. All right, so I'm sitting down. When y'all like to color, do y'all like to sit down? I don't know, I just find it more relaxing to sit than to stand while I color. Okay, so I'm going to start off with Poppy Parade. I've got my little sample right here, and I want to show you this. Hopefully okay, so y'all ignore the mess right there. But do y'all see like those little lines, kind of like the, you know, like a drop shadow on the letters? The one thing that I love about this stamp set is that tells you exactly where to put your darker blend in. So just if we follow, they're like little tiny dots when you see it up close, but probably on camera it's just going to look like a drop shadow. But that's where I'm going to put the darker blend. All right, and this is so easy to color in. I prefer to use the pen end. I have a little bit more control over it than the brush end. So I'm just coming in and just going to color in the letter. And then with the darker Poppy Parade, I'm just going to go along where those drop shadows are. And Stampin' Up! Makes it so easy for us. And then just come back in and blend the color together. Whoops. Okay. And so the next one I'm going to do is the Daffodil Delight. So like I said, I used Pineapple Punch on the first card. So let's see what this looks like. And this card just made me so happy. Just the pretty colors reminded me of spring. It's a little warm today here in Florida. Y'all probably don't want to hear that. It's not a very pretty day, but like in the low 80s. A little warmer than I want it to be. I would love for it to be like in the 50s. Okay, just color that in. And then I'm going to do Pool Party next. And when I do my Stampin' Blends, I like to find very easy projects. I still feel like I'm a beginner with this technique. I know there's some people that are really, really talented with the blends and know how to just make gorgeous images, but I still feel like I'm a novice. So when I find projects that are really, really simple and pretty much foolproof in terms of you can't really screw it up. I mean, you could easily just go in and color it with just one color. You don't really have to add the darker color to give it dimension if you don't want to, but I just find it fun. Kind of helps me practice that shading on a smaller scale with these letters. Okay, then I'm going to come back in with Poppy Parade one last time. Okay. There we go. And just blend that in. And then you could leave the banner blank. That's really cute, but when I saw this on Pinterest, I just thought it was so cute. I liked how she colored in the banner, so I'm going to do the same thing. So I'm coming in with Highland Heather, and I'm just going to color in the whole thing, just laying down that first layer of color, and then I'll go back and add a little bit more color because it makes it so much easier to blend when the ink is still wet, if that kind of makes sense. And I see where I kind of went out of the line, so I'll use my color lifter in just a sec. Okay, so just going back. Okay, so I'm just going to do this side first, the right side first. Just kind of put where I think there may be a shadow. Okay, and then come back in and blend. All right, and then do the same thing over here. Like so. And then just blend that in. Easy peasy. Super simple. If I can do it, I know y'all can do it. Okay, just pushing back color where I got out of line. So nice with this color lifter that we have that. Okay, so that's what it looks like when it's all done. So what do you think? Isn't that pretty? I just love that. Okay, so we can put my ruined sample away now that we have this. Okay, so like I said, I've got basic black card base, a regular A2 size card. It's top folding, so 11 by 4 1/4, scored that at 5.5. And then the designer series paper is just 1/4 inch smaller, so 4 by 5 1/4. You can see the beautiful butterflies on the other side. If the butterfly gala bundle was in stock right now, I would have loved to have made a butterfly card, but because it's still out of stock, I don't want to show y'all things that you can't duplicate if you don't have the products. So this one, you know, everything is in stock, so that will make it really easy. So I'm just going to attach that with snail, and it's just going to go right there. All right, well, let me go ahead and tie the bow, then I will just add after I tie this bow. Okay, oh my gosh. You would think that all the bows that I tie, I always seem to have problems when I'm on camera. There we go. Alrighty. And you know, actually I could even leave this off. What do you think? With the bow or without the bow? And I'll go ahead and pop this up on dimensionals. I just kind of felt like it needed something, but if y'all like it better without the bow, then I won't add it. I've got my local card class here at my house tomorrow. I've got, we're getting new carpet in our house. We don't know exactly when, but it's like half of our house. So I've been slowly moving things around. You like it with the bow? Okay. My house is a disaster. I have not moved this room. I have to move everything out of here. It's going to be so scary. So I've been waiting until after my class. The carpets we had to order it, so it finally was delivered. I'm just waiting on the installers to call us. But oh my gosh, it's like I'm trying to have a somewhat organized house with things out of closets, out of bedrooms that are like semi-organized. So hopefully the ladies will understand when I'm like, okay, please be careful. Or, you know, you're gonna have to walk around in some of a mess. Okay, and I hear Lottie meow. Oh, dang it. These are not my regular scissors. They're not very sharp. Okay, there we go. Okay. Oh, good. I'm glad y'all liked the bow. I liked the bow too. And that is it. It was actually kind of a quick card. It only took me like 20 minutes to do that. That's not bad at all. So what do y'all think? I've got a little black smudge up here, so I haven't made the best cards of these. I've kind of gotten messy with this one. But anyway, you kind of get the idea. I'll Photoshop that out when I put the picture up on Facebook and on my blog. So do y'all like it? I hope you do. I really, really, really love this stamp set. It's really pretty. So you can see it's got, you know, good luck. So if you like to do St. Patrick's Day cards, got a cute little leprechaun, and definitely happy birthday with the cake. Life's too short to say no to cake. You know, just really some fun things. Oh, thank you, ladies. I'm glad you like it. But anyway, so you know, it's still 8 days left of the month, so you are still able to qualify for my hostess code. It's right here. So if you want to get a free gift in the month of February, you can just head on over to istampin.com, click on Shop Now, and use that host code. If it's $150 or more, be sure not to use it because you'll forfeit your hostess rewards, but you will still qualify for a free gift. And like I said, the Amazing Life, this is a bundle, so you save 10%. And you would, if you purchase this, you can pick up your designer series paper for free. That can be your free celebration items. So there's just definitely some great ways to get items for free when you shop during celebration. All right, ladies, and if you have any questions about anything that I did today, please comment below, and I'm going to answer your question, Diana. I'm going to find out what that acronym is and let you know. So thank you, ladies, and I hope y'all have a fabulous rest of your week, and thank you for joining me on iStampin Live, and I'll see you next week, okay? Bye, guys.